Yes, so this we are running a little bit late, but I will not be very long. But I would like you to present a little bit about SIANI, what we actually do and have achieved, and how we will work with your activities. But I just want you to say that SIANI is actually celebrating 10 years of anniversary this year, I would say. 2008 was a inception report, and 2009, I think, the activities ranked. So it's a very important year for us. And it's also the 5th members meeting. So we have been running these members meetings for at 5 different years. So that means something. It means that people are interested in what we are doing, and that this meeting is a kind of a highlight for our network in Sweden. We know also that we have people on the net that has been following us all the time. We are filming this, and people are out there looking at us and watching your presentations. All these presentations will also appear later on the website. Yes, so SIANI, looking back and looking forward, we will celebrate 10 years of SIANI this year, and we have to do it somehow so that you all can take part of it. We are a global network now with more than 2,700 members, and around 800 are based here in Sweden. When I started 2011, it was 400 members, mainly in Sweden. So we have really grown globally and are expanding. We have a very successful collaboration. We can do all this because we have this good and strong collaboration with SLIV Global. We kind of grow together. And Focali at GmbH Gothenburg. And thanks to our collaboration between agriculture and forestry and climate, which is Focali, which is a network more focusing on that, we focus a lot on agroforestry. And as a result of this collaboration, a new network was born. It was Agroforestry Network, which is now independent, get their own funding and doing their very own they have their own label and do a lot of things, and we are following it closely with Focali. I'm very proud of that development. So we can see in 1 year what happens on the internet and social media, if you know how to communicate, is this was in January 2018. So you see, we do expand a lot, we do get a lot of attention, and people follow us. And I think the most amazing experience for us was actually to see how Facebook can reach out to people. And if you really work smart with Facebook, you can reach the right audience for what you are publishing. And all this social media platform and development, it's a lot of thanks to a very dynamic team that is on the toes on this development. And we like a special eloge to Katja, because I remember at one meeting that my colleague Matthew was really negative to Facebook, but she insisted as a younger colleague, and see how right she was. We should listen to the young people. They bring us success. And you can also see that we changed a lot. So these are the countries that follow us. It's quite surprising that we have so many people in the US following SIANI. It's quite amazing. But it's as amazing to see how we are followed by the countries where we actually target our communication and where we get our content from. So that's good. During this time, we have commissioned or financed 21 expert groups. And what is cooking in the pot is up to the expert group. They define a very subject where they cannot, or activity that they cannot really find financing for in other finance mechanism. And if it fits with the kind of call we have, and it's a good application, then it has a possibility to be supported by SIANI. The members have to have some strong links to Swedish organizations, one of the members at least in that. But we have then had this expert group working, many of them based in Sweden, but we have also had strong connection, as you heard, to Southeast Asia, Latin America, West and Eastern Africa. Yes, we have also organized 6 Agri4D conferences, and we are up for the 7th this fall, hopefully. Yes, we are. and looking forward to it. And we expand the network with collaborating organizations involving the Swedish International Water Institute. They have been here, I think they were left, and NIWIL is part of it, and the International Foundation for Science. We're trying to connect with as many institution organizations that we can, that we have topics that is aligned with what we would like to present. And there was a network established for this conference, Agri4D, and it still exists, and they are part of this steering committee. Yes, and SIANI likes to highlight some topics that are complicated, that are not really brought forward. So we already 2012, we really had a very good seminar in this room about social cash transfer with World Bank and all kind of actors. And at that time, it was social cash transfer, the importance for resilience and rural development. And it was not really right on the agenda yet. It took a time, but we had highlighted it. We had looked at early also quite very constructive collaboration with KSLA on carbon in soils. Interesting. We have also introduced a little bit, or there have already been people, but we kind of gathered the people together that were working with the landscape approach that Ingrid mentioned, and we started that. AMR and livestock, that antibiotic resistance is not only about humans, but as much as animal health and also the environment. Nutrition, food waste in the global food chain. But as you see, we don't continue to work with this, because we raise them to our network, and more competent networks will take care of it and bring it forward in another word. Our actions are limited to a certain limit, but we can bring in the different actors from sectors and raise this. And we have also, we transcending from more, gender has been very strong with SIANI. Now we look at feminism. We have Madeleine here, had a very exciting seminar that she prepared for Rome, CFS, which was called Feminism and Forestry. And everyone said, what are the Swedes up to now when it was introduced at FAO? Anyhow, we also, we recognize the power of youth. Our network, our members are in this young age. And we try to connect with young people in Sweden, and also, as you see, the agripreneurs try to find activities and networks and links with them, and they are the one designing the activities themselves, and it has been quite, we really like this. It gives us a lot of energy, and as you see, and you have heard all the day how important it is in Sweden. We have had six meetings with today, yes, members meetings. 6 with the members meeting, 5 members meeting in Sweden, and the 6 in Kenya. And that happened last year, and we're really happy that we were able to do it. It was very dynamic, and a lot of good thoughts and inspiration came out from that meeting that we'll try to kind of get into the network's activities and make sure that they continue to engage. Yes, looking a little bit ahead then of 2019, as you might understand, migration, we will come back to migration, different topics, we will bring it back. We will be at different arenas and different seminars, and we will bring with us a lot what you have brought to our attention today. We will also look a little bit more closely to agrochemicals and what is the situation. And agroecology is the theme of a high-level panel of experts report coming out from CFS this year. So we try to link up to the global dialogue, and we will look at that and follow this development throughout the year. So we encourage everyone to join us at webinars, seminars, at Agri4D, our workshops. Join us and visit our website. You can meet us. We will this year be running seminars at Järvafältet in Almedalen, World Water Week, hopefully at UN Committee for Food Security and the Global Landscape Forum. That's what we plan to do. And did I miss the Agroforestry Congress? Should it be here also? We will be there strongly. You can read us and listen to us on our newsletters, blogs, policy briefs, reports, and pods. And so with this, I mean, all that we can create, it's thanks to you and all your contribution. And that we have had a very interesting and inspiring day today is also thanks to you. When I brought up the topic, I could see all kinds of faces in my closest environment and said migration. Oh, yeah, well, now she comes with something. Oh, how are we going to such a whole day, migration? You have to focus, Madeleine. It doesn't have anything to do with agriculture and rural development, and see how much it actually has to do with agriculture, rural development, and the people that are migrants that ends up in rural areas in other countries, the people they leave behind, the knowledge we can transfer, how we can develop and connect with all our resources. So, you know, we have managed all of this because of you. So with this word, I would like to thank all of you who came today, to invested one day of your working time to be with us today. I would like to thank all the wise people that have been or are in the SIANI steering committee. I know many of you are here, so raise your hands, maybe some people can see. We are here, these people that are in the, or have been in SIANI steering committee. Can you raise your hand? Katarina, have you not been? Yes! So we have a big group here, and that's very nice to see that you are all here. And of course, to my brilliant secretariat and colleagues at SEI that support our work and daily work. So with this, thank you, and I look forward to meet all of you this year and at next year's big celebration. You have something to say, Ed? Oh, okay, yeah. So next year's SIANI annual meeting. And we will ask you also, when you get back home and sit in front of your computer, you will get a little email with an evaluation form, so please fill it in. Because only when you fill it in, we know also how to improve our work. Thank you very much. Yeah.